Hello and welcome to the second video I received that contains tip number 1, and this is it's about selling. It's about increasing customer spend. It's not about getting new customers, exposing your business to new customers. It's about upselling within a proposal. Now, most consultancy businesses and professional service providers provide their clients with a proposal or a quotation. And it's a great opportunity to upsell some additional products and services. Get your customers to spend more. Great. Now, I've mapped out a little process here that talk us through the process. But I think you'll quickly see that having a standard operating procedure to have some upsell in your proposals is a simple, almost free, it's that inexpensive way of generating a lot of extra income for your business. So the first thing we'd like to talk about is the effort. I mean, this is where it really pays dividends. You've done all the effort. You've exposed people to your business. You've generated interest that they've come to ask you. They've put their hand up in the marketplace. You've got to the point where they're going to be a client, and it's just getting them to spend that little bit more. So you've done all the hard work. Just get some easy pickings here. Right. I would say the how element. Have it standardised. Don't leave it to chance. It should be standardised. It should be in your proposal template. And if you don't have a proposal template, we'll come on to that in later on. And it's really important that upsell should be right at the very end of the proposal, after the entire proposal process has been completed. Because if you start putting upselling within the proposal and the client's got to pick it out, it can create a bit of resentment for the client, and you really don't want to be doing that. This is about additional services and products that you've thought about afterwards. It's not part of the proposal, but it's clearly in the proposal. You can reference it within the proposal, say there's additional services that will fit in here, position them, but have the whole proposal and then the upsell right at the very end as an appendices almost. The products and services you offer should be always benefit led. Really lead by the benefit. I mean, that counts for any proposal. Don't be features led. This is particularly important with the upsell, because in the mind when they're asking for a proposal, they already really know what they're going to be getting, what they're going to be buying. But these are new things that they haven't thought about. So benefits lead is very, very important. I always say offer free. Always offer free different upsell products and services, and I'll come on to how you price position those in a moment. So 3 of them's. But when you're trying to think of them, I always have a brainstorming session before I send in a proposal. What else would fit? What would naturally go well with these? But a really good way is, where is the potential for project creep? Now, project creep can be controlled in 2 ways. One of them is to strictly look at what you're doing and keep saying to the client, that's out of scope, this is in scope, and it can lead to a bit of debate. Was it in scope, is it out of scope? But if you put those common project creep elements in as additional services they would consider, it's very hard for them to deny when they start requesting those things that it's project creep. It's been in your proposal, you've been very upfront, so it's a really good way of controlling project creep. So that's a really good added benefit from this process. It's very important to consider. Now then, when you're offering things, if you can't think of things of your own to offer, or you don't want to be offering extra services, perhaps you don't want to be doing additional work or projects, then offer other people's. They can be your own services, or they can be other people's. And these can be joint ventures where you come together with somebody to deliver a project, or it can be pure affiliates where you sell somebody else's service and you get a commission. I mean, some popular examples is insurance. Say if you're a solicitor, you could have no-win insurance. If you're a consultant in a particular industry field, you could offer insurance products related to that field and things like that. They're really good affiliate ones, because insurance companies are always looking for leads, and they pay a really strong commission on business as well. But don't just do anybody. It helps to have a really good relationship with an insurance company. They know your clients and they work with them. But they could be follow-on down the line service providers. But you know who these people are, and you can make these relationships. But as I said in the previous video, with joint ventures and affiliates, win-win-win. Customer wins first, the partner wins second, you win third. If you go to a potential joint venturing partner with that order, the chances are they're going to agree to your proposal. It's a no-brainer. If it's biased in your position, your direction, before the customer and before them, they're less likely to. They might give it lip service, but they're not going to be committed to the process that you need. But that's what to offer. Now, how much? I always put in affiliate offers at free price points if I can help it. I have affiliates. Upsell offers. I have one that's 100% of the cost of the proposal. So if I have a proposal for a project that costs £10,000, I'll have an additional service that costs £10,000 as well. It's very unlikely it's going to be buy it. That is to position the pub and put that one first. That will then, by comparison, make the other upsells appear cheap or cheaper, so they're more likely to be purchased. The second one I would offer is the one, a 10% one, a very cheap one. So say a £10,000 proposal would have a £1,000 upsell product in there, and that will appear incredibly cheap after they've just seen a 100% one. Trying to limit these to fit them all on one page if you can within the proposal, so they can quickly see, so in their mind's eye they can do that price comparison. And then the third one would be about 25 to 30% of the proposal value. You typically find that you'll start to sell these products if you position them correctly within the mind of the client. It's not about ripping people off, it's about adding extra value, giving them an extra opportunity to purchase services that are going to really help their business. As I mentioned, I have a proposal template that incorporates this all within it, and I will be sending that template out in a future video. The reason I don't want to just send it out now is because I want to talk you through the template and how it all fits together, because if it's used badly it can fail, but used well it can really be powerful, and it can boost your conversion rate dramatically. So I will be sending that out in a very future video for you to go through the template. I'll do a screen grab and a downloadable Word document. So keep an eye on these videos, keep in the program, and you'll get that very soon. So one of the very early pieces of information I'll be sending out. But in the meantime, consider upsell within your proposal. Clients love it because you're thinking about them. But it's very important, I can't stress this enough, make sure it's separate from the proposal. You don't want clients getting aggravated going, what's all this, we didn't talk about this in the meeting, and getting their backs up and having to pick it out. You don't want that. It's got to be clear that it's an additional service, good for controlling creep, very good for driving extra revenue. So don't miss that opportunity. You've done all this hard work, make sure you get this bit right. Okay, well that's all for now. I'm sure you can implement this one within the blink of an eye, and you can clearly see how it's going to add revenue to the bottom of your to your bottom line. So stay tuned, and the next video will be with you shortly. Thank you very much.